Countryman Zongo a sports minister ni spokesperson ena akwakohia ewo Asempa FM ewo ekosi senso na eno ena obete fire burn you in a professional way. Countryman Zongo ena to be the amane sports minister ni spokesperson no na ode akoma sports minister na ode afaso na ode ama GFA ena na do na Dowona TV. Follow him on YouTube and Facebook. Where be Dowona TV. Ghana Blasters, you call AFCON, you call GN Mugase Kesiye, and you buy. Nearby there, Countryman Zongo, one Jena Home. Fire upon fire every day. Now, I know one sports minister and the spokesperson, Omuko PM, Asempa FM. Now, no dear, sports minister no air try say, or be justifying some. Or try so much them a man some night there. There no na Countryman Zongo. They cook pie umuni ye kum. Then ye fire what toward their money or money. Fire bend them all in a professional way. You go to a Countryman Zongo.
No, Ruben no play about that.
Maintain our
someone mebusano.
Assembly na pesa obusame.
Ruben no play about that.
So mobi, so on na go ni binti.
Mebusa ro
and I say so mobi so na go ni bi
mebusa wasem no ya no
yemfa anything has players no anka obi anka say be am a player antimaba by force me kwa bobi eno so e aden obi an sole wo kro man me no nyina ye nyina ya sole say wo say obi an panyini bi an hwe so etie ne maba by force me am timi
select de open mayama kona kosi aka
e na open e so okay ni a open mayama
kona kosi aka na dey
I didn't know when timi ama me coach papa I don't want to coach ni the players papa ba wo say obeka ho ama Blasters selection we be scrutinize it is ni a me peno why ama me wi a wo scrutinize players and even coach out the buy no it we mu na e papa na that means wo panyin ni one scrutinizing ye wo say obeka Blasters wansem as head of the FA Blasters no njama coach bia nko anye selection keke it is a unyaya na say as FA caretakers of the national team coach aba okofa Milo Vambai coach onya de okofa ne ba players in betimi abo to wo panyina okofa ne ba wona anya de wasi Milovan enye matrama kwe onne bewe e wo Cameroon okofa trainer scout by wasi trainer scout enye matrama kwe trainer scout jina ne naso obetimi the whole World Cup obewe now wasi akwa wibiem e wo Abidjan. So what are you saying?
Kenye di
eti agese wa bobi anasa agese wa toto ne hu bi ansa no mahu se oka problem no ho ana
yenye di
under 17 kurana wo awudu isaka moje World Cup amaye and under 17 intimi qualify o emema no for so many years
no na like against the Jacob Netimo no
asema me see under 17 na
yeah bodiji
ani Jacob
obetwe watena se asoro atwe akọ
thank you under 20 ya World Cup and wo mu intimi qualify
under 20 do ya imane do ya mo time na
under 20 the day you mukoje World Cup kura na anu ya wo Egypt kura no intimi to aso qualify grassroots no come from grassroots no nya adwuma why na happening why the supervisor why and the press release ba bontin say ya fa coach na ya sa free players na players we mu na ba wa mu na ya outrageous budget na nsa na akodi minister ho ama minister no so age outrageous budget na to be.
But what is your definition of outrageous? What you say? Ona manage football players. And the outrageous na they be there one na ka we outrageous. We are also hu sika no. Also hu me ba madam. Me ba also hu sika no. Debi hu sika no different from say hu sika. Me to say outrageous.
And me hu kwa me hu bi da. And so also kasa
you hu yen the money outrageous
nya me hu ya no and say utimi mo be 13 billion old Ghana cedis each
so why dey
Afina Okasa fire burn you. Say we a Blasters management committee member. Abra ya re our World Cup. Management committee members in Ethiopia 13 billion old Ghana cedis. 13 billion old Ghana cedis. That same money and what they ma play an original partner no bobo.
And she said that Dana.
She cannot say now can even no. So outrageous budget now can. Afi what you say? Afi me tiasi and answer me tiasi. Maybe so me tiasi and answer me tiasi. Catch me. Me ko. Debi. Me pia afi me tiasi.
E komo debi. Me komo. Me say o tiasi bra me komo no. Me komo no.
Charlie, don't go there. Me, I run the show. Show need to me running me.
If it's one, me,
the fireman.
And number two, so say outrageous a year. No, I can say now. And I didn't move. And
until you have until no, I can say what the OTS. More fire. We just show our baby. Yes, I'm now canon. Sure, Massa. Yes, I take Cambridge.
It's more can we?
Yes, I take Quadras to Cambridge. Achimota win.
It's the bonnet.
Achimota me my down go post in school. Sure, Massa. Please.
It's what when you dear Cheben, what was the sound we nephew?
What's it?
A bed with Massa Sanma.
Sanuma winning and also a pine. Wood Spaniska, the taxpayers' money.
Then we say a band to Bema.
Mebo, who Spaniska, a band to Bema, who be a who Spaniska. What's a Bema? Who sika air cum, who's who say what to be that. Also, constitution be yet me at Monday.
But assistance now.
Let me Buama Bano, at me a day. Even assistance now. Young man, constitution, Grana. Abino, the because
I want to say,
said, one more say football. No,
join your
Zikabia Mupiam, the Mamma and Kui. Etimaguno. I don't know for phone to see I want to me and FIFA and catch the problems I could need.
You were Guno.
I want Guno, or to me a pair a year and conform to me as she shall know my year. Your opportunity, no. And Omuma, pressures are Kufiamway, more so called football people. Pressures are no more at the Koye, a free normalization at the Koye elections. In your opportunity, no.
No time
to have normalized things.
No time time, not the Ruben and the Abina Deba, appointee and as in a F4 and a gentleman. And say, I shall see you know, I shall see any the now quite is by appointee F president. Those times, neighbor. And when we say autonomous, your man, Fasua, Omopeso Mudio Mudia, a detailed space money in the name of the national teams in the Blasters, Yanni football, auntie. And I just say, and autonomy, and FIFA, and pay interference, and pay politics for football, and those things. Omuya, auntie, almost a world governing body, no problem. Because they should always make sure that come thinking about Africa. Say, African anti-Sem no. Ya buying government in spending more over the national teams, no. Even Liga, ya bokura, o my Liga. Kurt better so as every president. The first league of boy, one man is car. The first league of boy, the taxpayers' money are buying a more muska. Second league are buying a more muska. Now you know Mukunya sponsor. And look, sponsor Nejai, Omuntiminia Binta. At this point, to uncommon Sunti, are buying dissolve the whole lane. A buying lam, a buying a say, on dissolve no say. Timmy say, there are some key people. Football na so ya o fail o ma anye blaster also o head o yi o mu free na say o hwema o mutimi free o blaster o major tournament biana na identical na o mani abiri person o mu pam coach we so called football people no mu pay coach we o because o ma hu say coach we no edu ba bi na sa ne de na say fa player edu ba bi na kwentokwa edu ba bi na eno ma nkoye omu say coach no kwan for chen say munti o no they didn't like the coach eti coach no o firi ho anan ko masa ko fo mu coach fu fura babiem no mu pe no mu de aba to aso with the World Cup qualifier. Yes, Blasters wo matches ebo World Cup qualifier ebo Blasters in you na even go all African games kwan say ebo football match all African games will close ebo football is a match. Yes, ebo football all African games, football count. And TSA another tournament. What is it? And national football. And found say who host you. Cote d'Ivoire as well. But when I see in this of match here, come on.
Charlie, you have to make it other thing other than what problem. And Kofona ye juma mu all these years say omunyade omuntimi fa success ma glory ma ebinim wo chire betima di juma juma na eti onkofo bi won betima ye juma na you get them on board ebinim here for because I won't mention names because they know themselves. I won't mention names. Maybe they are not prepared. I don't think about who told you that. Omukwakoye elections were tamale. Or to me disqualify will be a man who call on post. It didn't know Sebasa. Gets. Omutimi disqualify will be a man. And I'm saying that Kuruma Yenimzadi and a black man mentality, Ghana black man mentality. Kwan biaso nimse nipo ni be jinanu betimina. No or kwan bisu wo sikabi obetimidia manu a manipulative system na funny way. Or bet disqualify will be an akon. Any system no you bad. Nipa na nyese bia one be na o ka say bia o why bakudi and I say o person o getting it out. Baku mienu nyensa eko uyi blasters ni free wa local blasters ejigui ema 20 ejigui ema 17 ya bandi for 2 years because ya age cheating over your age yes under 17 ma omuntimi ko tournament because you can't administration we omko we are age mu man abro 17 I omko we are age mu ana ayi na we nyina won kan jire na we nyina won kan jire da bonten president Akufo-Addo kuranim sports minister ninim o sports minister Yusuf Mustafa ninim ba wo mianim wo mu nyina ate yakọ wiem age no yes ama ya bandi 2 years ya the taxpayers money so the 2 years one year na so sa de no Ghana and I'm saying 1 year China so ye be fie no 1 year China so sa de minister no e kata so sports minister no that incompetent sports minister ne kata so what oh I'm saying o kan no jump bram into obi feli o baby back up no jump bram one wo mu nyina na feli wo betena so anya bon ko wo de course other sporting discipline sinto athletics medals way boxes a call if say results yes results oriented nankade ya the taxpayers money mawa ya this second ya the third be anim no ya nyina course e ko pick up man ko se me ko di second me ko di third anything I'm saying number 1 away number 1 away ni number 2 away number 3 away why was me go school me na mto so 4 into my yeah me di 4 udi dey na me udi first na number 1 away ni number 2 worry number 3 worry number 4 worry because you say one kuta word title na we say oh me to so third inti one kuta word title number 1 kuta word title down here kwa papa we say okay results oriented so me results oriented let's am wrap up this here but my kai ahwefo na tie for say obetima ba me page o man hele club na santi on Facebook you stream live on na fe won show do adventure na betra but for now Countryman Zongo passing through ekosi se me hia sem eye segment no me pese o si poma me ansa na babusa no ma minu unim se afi ye to aba ebesi nde eye etitru for minu amodie no so we say see to aba me pe running mate for the two okay both NDC and MPP but they wrap up on football no dey na person ka football no abani almost say Baumia boy any sports minister what tenor so more than 4 years also mu yini minister ben sports minister Yusuf Mustafa o changes in Benjamin Adbakwesiada ache Kwesiada Jejuada Obet is a new minister so ache it was say ministerial reshuffle no e ka sports minister yeah onu kwa de ache de dada you hu say wontimi me sports no ache it was just a Sunday there no enka sports minister na sports minister na onye okay yes Ghanaians will not be okay because you see an okobe bia bontia ye man nko say no kure omusi Baumia boy no nti no da so send the reshuffle ba Baumia boy onye boy yasem abai man pay and won hwe say na man pay ni wan man pay is say on wan oh Akufo-Addo me ba man pay no Akufo-Addo me hu say Baumia eh the right hand man no wo say bibia waboa no pa obi a waboa obi susu de ani wo be kan wotie appointments won sem nyina also waboa no pa eno de say eda ohene na koma me see Akufo-Addo no ono susu eda na koma so Baumia din ni da na koma so ko ntin nyina se Baumia enya flag bearer despite say and you no go on to abano.
It's obey reshuffle the dia. Almost sports minister and count.
1 year day.
Obey reshuffle the almost sports minister and
uncle sacked. Near Ghana for you no. One NC wa on say technical team ko. Ghana for expect say key members be we for no. Womo mo nyaade no ebeko. Even the president require resign because in the records in yet.
Every president
and send a record in yet.
On the or resign.
And it's sacking. I mean, oh, but if you say Kufadu to me sacking na. Ya to so aba. No, o mine one really. One president. Football association, I say Ghana Football Association me butao. A Ghana Football Association, I say a Cat Football Association. No matter the rules and regulations, the president of the Republic of Ghana and Guasi Omogu Ghana for Ama Ghana for Akuma, I how Ghana for Timindi, Ghana for be a yari, a be a woo. Uvisa president at teaching us Chinchina Efenu, woman feel or say Quambiasia to no mafufra. Uvisa Ghana for Nilachi.
Okay, my Indian community, Mamati say. Era a Jamal Dean or no year aid to the sports minister.
Okay.
Or but in Chemubiba.
And
you know some. And you know some. And come on, boy. And you was some.
Ma'am, one frame is. No, oh, Tobo frame says,
what's your phone with you for show 8 you? It's Tobo said there was a chair. Nyabutrema no so for drink remember.
She knew how the car be able to check the account. But what I'm saying is that the sending listeners are listening. Ghana for enemy Kosumina be Chilemu Piano cheap talk or be
okay, I think
cheap talk. Don't
men draws our conclusion and your papa. It's anyway. We are now. I asked him, Bisebi, and I seem to be Uma. Jamal, good afternoon.
Yeah, hello.
Jamal, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Minya. On my hene. Yawo nkwa moje die frusane nwe monedie. As the PAC ni ebekoso ade amobo ade.
I see. Matese obaso joining comedy ba community bitu yemai.
Meda sene akonya ode amame. First of all, medenchi akesi amawo obi Dominic Chum ne ukru ni na Jack. Our mobile jumaden dani deni na the information. Magana man saying na ehu di ekoso wo man mo ye jumapa mo se abasabodi na mi shira mo ni jumapa mo chief also adani deni na o mo fidi ne da mo fidi ne so me chi o mo ni na yes in komo abase HCD in komo ayi dini na no ya gudie monsem el tumpon ana ekanko intini yiti sankomo inti say bedin komo na we need to look at the issue from a holistic perspective. What is the problem? What could be the problem? How can it be solved? If yebekoswa ayeniema ye 1955 18 something yeah expect to say there will be a change. Sisia good munsem no we are saying na asasa people have adapted approaches and strategies. I am more good munsem ekoso man youth and sports ministry we know in Nigeria say what they are in charge policy programs funding any the account say yebabe tournament the ministry does not involve itself in the calling of players, in the inviting of players, or the selection of players on the pitch. It is a certain people who are in charge of it. But as I say, usually the politician is the easiest scapegoat. Yakoba, ya the subordinate na bema politician no, ana coach no. Ni asasa coach, ni asasa politician no. Ubon say, we are the issues na hona and one of the surface. O my any many say there are a lot of issues we must look at. First of all, one of the issues is a local league. The local league, the challenges involved in the local league, even more the issues on the infrastructure. I mean, from meeting 2 astroturf in the country, which was private, to 155 astroturf, 166 now the inaugurated one, 156 astroturf, yeah, commissioning amount for tries a bit developing grassroots football. Aside from that, 10 simultaneously, 10 regional sports stadiums auxiliary facilities it may accommodate other sporting events like tennis and the account. All this is to augment the good emotion. We need to look at what is making people not go to the stadiums. Are the teams doing what they have to do? The marketing level. Now, the last time I watched Crystal Palace Arsenal last season in London, I tell you, to date, Crystal Palace has sent me emails to update me on how to buy tickets, on what matches are on Myanmar Crystal Palace area. Their social media is very active for more updating. We need now for you to be able to get committed loyal fans who would be at the stadiums and support you. Because push the local league now, all the teams, maybe you resist Kapa, ASO Moton players. Team Lantoni player won't me resist. But many Nigerians football is a multi-billion-dollar sector industry. There are a lot of avenues which may raise the funds, sponsorship, even content on social media, engaging people and other your friends and fans, selling tickets. And see, when the minister realized that, what did he do? He signed an MOU with National Service to ensure, say, guys on Marcus Senior Marketing, sports, Nema, any other physiotherapists in the account. We'll give it to the local teams from Division 1 to Division 2 to the Premier.
Jamal, are we now prescribing the challenges, the solutions to our challenges? And as we want to be specific on what Zongo can as to it be.
You see, Zongo is my brother. He knows. Menono say Yeja Nkomodia will him the India Yeja Nkomodi. And he knows say, and me so the American say, people would make all sort of accusations. But until say you better nothing, don't mean where the grassroots is from. Because before you build a strong national team, you need to make sure say that the local clubs are functioning well, the junior teams are functioning well, and then the account. And Sana with me argument. Look at the days the glory days of the Black Stars.
Okay, that's why I make us say that's why I make us say Jamal to make it more easier. That's your ministry. And know your baby will control. And at this point, now you are pointing out the challenges over time amongst my superintendent. That's where the problem is. But Zongo, they are very specific. 3 critical issues. JD Kain, Osusu say, yeah, I need you football, why you manage football, inclusive as our minister or SSA Oko. They thought should be Ojini say FA Penino, SSA Oko. They thought she Ojini say technical team, one a woman yinano, SSA Omufri or Nafe, any brese, yes, she share at the end of the near a proper focus because Ochirema under watch. Inclusive with the FA's watch. I can see a yakonino, Bako, Mienu, Miensa, and 9, Ubese Kobaka, Egypt, Qatar, Cote d'Ivoire, Lydia Kakaunano. Modern Bono is nothing to write to him about. But si Kasuna, yes, send was and Namontuna ye to Enfa in Susan Sopa Biambreno. That is where the challenge is. So I think this afternoon, ebe boy so bit imagine sa area hanum say, but the lecture aspect of it we can discuss it later. But the reality now is that we have this problem before us. More mukuta said to me, then I easy.
Omahene, menu ni na beji to say when it comes to say a quacking the ministry is well defined. Well defined in what sense? When they bring their proposal, the ministry goes through the proposal. Niema just say ye film don't ye film. The ye omobe negotiating ye negotiating. Near so ye dia koso na so approve near dia down. Now you see if ye court tournament na sabi fufia antwata niema onkoso how we expected, and the easiest resort is blame people, blame the politician, blame the hierarchy. Now also for within 5 years, how many coaches have we changed? Still we are not getting the needed resource. It tells you there is something we must look at. There is something. The ministry would always be limited, whether the minister is there or not. The ministry would be limited because he cannot interfere but intervene. When the issue of campaign by intervening, campaign. That is the far the ministry can go. But the most important thing is looking at the issue at our phone. For the past years, what Sasa coaches is the same resource. For the past years, what I say, Yense is the same resource. How are we all coming together to make sure that the right thing is done? There are certain issues. Obi wo ye bibi enye de. Obi su wo ye bibi de. But this is not personal.
Okay, Jamal.
This is a holistic issue we must look at.
That's where probably I'll have a challenge with, because Mempese Yabe have us a holistic discussion. That's your ministry. All these while Amunya Kwenya Ebet National, you never saw addressing these challenges
that
holistically.
Is what I was telling you, Mama.
I mean, just
when we realize
Minister, you keep talking about a holistic approach. I don't have the power. My power, any trying to judge like this with an experienced, exposed sports presenter, very high esteem. So that's what I make us say. I expect your ministry. Ministry release just this afternoon. More issue release.
Check. There's a release supposed to
Ministry of Youth and Sports statement on the performance of the Black Stars at the 2023 AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. We are aware of this release.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Okay, so Menjo Brepi, actually, if you are so Brame person, keep it ready. But Zongo person, or can't send back. Then we wrap up on this because the General Secretary. Yeah.
You see, I need to let people understand, or I need to let you understand this. The minister. Oba office, we realized the problem was from the grassroots. Any KG or Kodinkomo, any KG or man, GFA said, go and sponsor juvenile football. Premier League, best power. You know the minister is the one that brought best power. And the minister, you must have the best power, beba. And no, you must have the sponsorship among the premiership. But he went to the extent of bringing best power, bringing KG and the account. Because you penny. If you don't do the grassroots, look at the infrastructure development unprecedented in the history of sports. But when you take the politician out, and then if MPP you're not buying for never, if the fundamentals within the football societies are not structured well, I'm telling you, it will be the same old story, and we will still come and sit in the studio and talk about it.
Okay, so maybe
the football people more taking decisions to promote football. What decisions are they taking? What is their interest?
But you are the supervising ministry, so I'm surprised that you are
what is the hope with regulations?
But those regulations, say, I'm sure some of these challenges will not be popping up. But
that is why putting infrastructure. We are also putting policies in place.
But are you not worried? Semetimia pointed out to say, this is one of our revered sports presenters and our broadcasters. Wakache Ghana ni wiase amansenya, and that's a fact. From Qatar to Egypt to Cote d'Ivoire and others, we are getting ready for Africa Games. How sure are we, even as a country, say there's not going to be another major disgrace and heartbreak and taxpayers' money?
When it comes to the African Games, you can call down Kwekuyeboa or Bekatro. Yeah, by African Games, we realized time was late. You call minister, they call the cabinet, and not presented to cabinet. So a hybrid, Legon near your Boteman because of the time factor. Day in, day out, every month he's been checking on the infrastructure, going for updates, putting policies and programs in place. And there are many Okasi. I'll send you people a video of the current state of Boteman and University of Ghana structures. Everything is in place. The Anoka for any the Uksa for no person Becca games no and making an Olympic.
Okay, so you wrap up. Jamal. Zongo just wrap it up for us. Now Jamal wrap it now for Jamal Enko.
Oh my. Umutie nyina Ghana fu mutie nyina mu say we are no fools. Asema kwa nekan won
onya kwa Jamal.
Asema o de mami kamini ano no. Kano. Insisi kwa. Why even no buy kura obetena so a oye pampas ni chinchin ga kura sports minister kura no. Oye sa no ma we a okeka fani say at least officer obey bibi. What we are saying is say Cote d'Ivoire you kura mu kura no. The taxpayer ni nim sika ye de koi.
Are you sure about that?
But Sikabani, the taxpayer, Sika budget, Yenim, Ghana for the Mafena, or no, Omudi release by no, Dabeno Maba Kansas Cano, or the Parliament answer. Now, is it a good even practice? Who did taxpayers' money back tournament abra unto ding? She, we sector minister, sports minister. You have to make sure say you're sporting activities about course. Modi money Tibo. Blasters in Chisa. A ho and Kuntabu Kurano, transparency Kurano, who minister, who shama, young Huni Eko. I hope you understand me. At the place, no Canadio, one Chasukura, minister and Tamiska, near a World Cup, no aquatic says Canadian Manco for near Re, was it there now or Okano. Minister and Tamiska, no Yadeko, Cote d'Ivoire, up to date, Yenimskano, near Sari. I didn't walk can what times can you cook Cameroon near Quackery? What are you telling me?
Okay, so my memo brief now for Yanko. I'm release on say regrettably the recent and continued poor performance of the Black Stars highlights fundamental structural and systematic deficiencies in our football ecosystem and journey. This is such that despite our unwavering support and considerable investment, leaving no stone unturned, the team has not delivered and results do not commensurate with efforts and resources invested. This clearly points to the urgent need for a comprehensive diagnosis and restructuring of the Ghana football to align with our aspirations in football and beyond. So there's an admission by the ministry.
So onya dear because obayano tournament bia ni bibia wahwese ye bekobia on taxpayers money no ohwese beba agiagu. Enti si ye mistake we so be giagu all African games which ono okeka all African games afre dango kuyabua. Eya na no omu ye mesede.
Wasama solution.
Mami ka sem kiro. All African games no okeka keka no. By this time, Osenka sportsmen and women krano ewo camp omu training.
Omunicamp.
Osenka facilities in the coma testing. Yes, they are not there. Osenka by this time facilities krano coma testing. Yeah, testing facilities no. Next month. Just January, February, March. Yes, me come na umra February.
I say March in February.
February is March. Mate, me say March. Yeah, it's just around the corner. March, even facilities in testing. Do
you agree to this?
Say.
In the coming days, the ministry, in consultation with national team stakeholders, will announce a strategic plan to identify the causes and the roadmap towards the revival of the Black Stars. We recognize the urgent necessity to address the underlying issues and are poised to embrace holistic approach towards rebuilding and reviving our football. This is a crucial and
be a phone line says here be a phone line kakra bi says here me pacho wansana JFK etimi akasa me pacho me no me say tie no ne tie ni o man be catch sports minister no who say who person look smart one see you we dey wi ansa o man na call for your head
changes
as sports minister
changes the Baba Sunday you are not sure
it has to be Ghana for so prime minister no why adwuma more than 4-5 years equally. Woman was so nyadie. Eti Ghanaians are calling. Say minister no mu yini free. It won't me ma. Embe first press release way. Embe te say mu solution bi anasa mu be solution.
Okay.
Ya call Cameroon. What the solution by? Or call World Cup. What the solution by? Maybe so. And I baba you no. After now kofa solution about now obviously en kwasia for Debbie. We see Uncle Ali Sikwe. Me say, my answer na me ko.
Yes,
me say, oko Cameroon or the solution by. Yankore. Oko World Cup Yankore or the solution by. Wakore na nu ya o hu say, kwesi ada ye be you. E tu be jina ba catch say, who be solution. Who be solution. Wa ba no ye ni system nim.
Okay.
Me ba sports no ba ye mo no ye ni system nim. The woman sports no mu ye veterans and paying for no. How one wa consult woman.
Jamal, just your
myself.
Just your Debbie.
Please.
Manin Kaseb.
And kwa de mate.
Manin Kaseb he be dasi.
The secretary politics can Debbie.
Jamal, we just one minute. Jamal, just 1 minute. Jamal, just 1 minute. Meba, just 1 minute. Meba, just 1 minute. Memo bem. Memo bem. Just 1 minute. Meba.
Ghana for say meba. You know. Meba. Me can catch now. Minister. Meba. And officer, you Akufo Addo ba me
say there's an agenda. Him. You attest to it. Him. Somebody.
Me do na me say woman money agenda. Where from the agenda? What do you mean by agenda? Won't come kula. Obi can catch out the agenda. I didn't know that you know. Minister wa bo.
Coach Ben Mbaye na
Thomas
coach awokala
Thomas mani timi kan dey wie Thomas say
coach minister na so minister na endorse coach
Jamal mame
president
no but
Jamal wie na sem na tie no JFK wa ha enya pacho Jamal Thomas please Zongo please
what am I doing
you are
what do I need to do
please
experienced guy like me what do you mean with the agenda